Here's the fretboard with the new binding on it. We've scraped it flush with the neck and then filled in numerous dents, or filled in numerous chips along the fretboard from pulling out the original frets. This walnut was just a real pain to work with, but such is life. You can still see a couple of little dents or chips along the slots, and those will probably get covered with the fret wire, and if not, we'll fix those few chips after the frets are installed. What we discovered in some preliminary tests was standard fret wire isn't really going to sit in these slots very well, so we've got some fret wire with extra wide tangs, and that's what we're going to use to replace the frets, because these should hold more tightly in the slots. Turned out that the frets are very loose in the slots, even with the oversized fret wire. So I'm going to end up having to glue the frets in place. And the way I'm going to do that is first going to wax the fretboard next to the frets. And the reason for that is any glue that oozes out of the slot, it'll go on the surface of the wax, and it's much easier to remove it than with an unwaxed fretboard. So I will only be able to do like 4 or 5 frets at a time. It's a slow process. So once I get the wax in place, I will very quickly introduce some thin super glue right along there, and then I've got a couple of little hardwood sticks that will go at the ends of the frets, and when I clamp this flat block on top of it, those sticks will push down on the ends of the frets, and they bring the middle of the fret into alignment at the same time. So that's what's going to happen all the way up the fretboard. Okay, let that sit for a bit. After getting all the frets glued in place, I leveled them with this sharpening stone, and well, I've just cut off the edges right now, so I'm going to now file them completely smooth. Whoops. I want to get them flush to the binding. And now I'll recrown. Some of the frets probably doesn't show up, but some of them got flatter than others in the leveling process. So those have to get recrowned so that I don't have this wide flat spot on the top of the fret. I wonder if you can hear the neighborhood attack dogs. Wild beasts. Well, the frets are leveled and recrowned and polished up. So I've masked off the fretboard because what we want to do now is spray just a little bit of yellowish lacquer to kind of tone down the brightness of this replacement binding. I didn't have anything even close to just a faded yellowed binding, so we had to put on white, and now I'm just gonna give it a quick airbrushing to try to make it look a little bit older. Okay, that's about it.